New at 5, despite a setback in her efforts against aid for Ukraine in Congress, Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene is unlikely to face any long-term backlash from voters.
Yeah, 11 Alive's Doug Richards is live in her district up in Ackworth with what voters are saying here, Doug.
Yes, greetings from the charming downtown area of Ackworth, where Marjorie Taylor Greene has been in Congress only 3 years. It may seem like a little bit longer. And what we're finding out is that, and as her reelection record has shown, she has a very strong and very devoted fan base here.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, yeah, she's great.
John Valentine of Kennesaw likes Marjorie Taylor Greene's politics and likes her confrontational style.
She says, shut down this, shut down, we need a new Speaker of the House. Let's get rid of it. And I agree.
Greene could still use Republican House rules to force a vote on whether to keep Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson. Despite that threat, Johnson engineered a House vote this weekend to send U.S. aid to Ukraine in its war with Russia, which Greene has bitterly opposed. Some of her Georgia supporters say Greene is right.
And I think it's a race we don't really need to be in. We need enough resources to take care of our own problems because none of our problems are getting solved.
But the Ukraine vote turned Greene into a target last weekend. The conservative New York Post called her Moscow Marjorie. A Fox News columnist called her an idiot who said she was tearing apart the Republican Party.
Putin is a bad guy.
And I think Putin does need to be stopped. There needs to be somebody bigger that comes and kind of scares them and says we're not going to back down.
Erica Valentine disagrees with Greene on Ukraine, but, like her husband John, admires Greene's brash approach.
I think women need to represent a little bit more, and if that's what it takes to be heard, I'm all about it.
All right, Doug, so the question here, are there any Republicans challenging Greene for the upcoming primary next month?
Well, you may remember, J-Bell, that 2 years ago, there was a list of Republicans that challenged Marjorie Taylor Greene in the primary, and she clobbered all of them. This go around, there are 0 challengers on the Republican ballot. There are some Democrats. They will have a long, tough battle, whoever it is that wins in the November election.
She's certainly well loved in her district. Doug Richards live for us tonight. Thank you so much.